We are baking bacon. I know a lot of people don't eat pork these days. Not your girl. Not all the time, because it's not the healthiest. But even if you want to do turkey bacon, there's even beef bacon out there now. You can even do soy bacon if you want this way. There's lots of different ways to make bacon. Well, okay, not really lots of different ways. You can do it in your microwave. You can do it on your stove. I like to bake the bacon. And you want to know why? I like to bake it because, you know, when you put it on the stove, it like pops and crackles everywhere. In the oven, you don't have to worry about that. And if you happen to have a pan that's too small, you have to cut it in half sometimes. Well, you don't have to do that with this way to do it. You pop it in the oven and you turn it over one good time and then you're done. So I'm gonna show you all you need to do. It's the easiest thing in the world. You need nothing but bacon to get it done, and that's it. I have my pan lined with aluminum foil. A lot of times I know you see that I like to use parchment paper. I don't use it for this just because parchment paper isn't as sturdy as aluminum foil, so I just feel like the bacon does better on here. But if you want to use the parchment paper, you do whatever floats your boat. This is all you have to do. You need nothing but your bacon. All you do is you lay it on here just like this. I have seen people actually take a cooling rack and put it on top of here and then put their bacon on top so all the fat drips down underneath. You do whatever you want. For me, this is just a little easier. I've done it both ways, and this is just what I prefer. Probably for no real good reason, but whatever. The reason I like doing this also is because the bacon doesn't shrivel up a whole lot. It stays nice and long, which doesn't always happen when you have it in a pan. And also, if it's kind of a tight squeeze like this, you can scoot it, and if it overlaps a little bit, it's okay. Because it's gonna cook, and then I like to turn it once in between so it cooks nice and evenly. And then by that point, once it's all kind of shriveled up a little, you'll have plenty of space for everything. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven, give it a turn halfway in between, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. It's so easy. Bacon is out of the oven, and we turned it over about halfway through the baking time, and check it out. It is perfect. Oh, look at it. Isn't that gorgeous? And I just set mine over on a paper towel to let it drain a little bit. But I like that it doesn't, when it's flat like this and it's not cooking in the pan with all the grease, it just keeps its shape a whole lot better, and you don't have to worry about it curling up and doing all that stuff that bacon does. But it's so pretty and it's so delicious. Different ovens will have like a hot spot where sometimes your bacon might get darker on one end than the other, but when you take it out of the oven, just let it sit on the pan for a few minutes, and usually whatever pieces may have a few spots in there that you might want to be a little crispier, those will crisp up while they sit on the pan. Once you get all the bacon to your serving dish or whatever it is you're putting it on, the paper towel or whatever, just let that pan cool off with that hot grease in it, and then what'll happen is that grease will harden up a little bit, and then it's easy to transfer to the trash can then. So that's it. Folks, we're baking bacon today, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and it tastes even better. Speaking of that, I gotta take a little nibble. I want a BLT or some eggs and toast. Doesn't take much. Anyway, thanks for checking in with me today. I'll see you next time. I'm going to eat bacon.